Address.
And while many Democrats characterize the speech as inspirational, some Republicans criticize the speech as being light on the issues. Weijia Jiang has reaction from Washington.
I stand here as confident as I have ever been that the state of our union is strong.
In his seventh and final State of the Union address, President Obama aimed to set his legacy and focus on the future.
The future we want. All of us want. Opportunity and security for our families, all that is within our reach.
The president spoke less about policy and more on changing Washington, admitting he failed to bring the parties together.
It's one of the few regrets of my presidency that the rancor and suspicion between the parties has gotten worse instead of better.
South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley gave the Republican response.
We're feeling a crushing national debt, a health care plan that has made insurance less affordable and doctors less available.
Reaction to the State of the Union from the campaign trail was swift, with Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump taking to Twitter, calling the president's speech here in Washington boring, slow, and lethargic. Texas Senator Ted Cruz, who opted to skip the speech, was in New Hampshire.
It was more of the same. It was, sadly, I think it was less a State of the Union than it was a state of denial.
Today, President Obama will head to Omaha to push the major themes of his address. Weijia Jiang, CBS News, Washington.
Idaho's congressional delegation is weighing in on the president's address.
Senator Mike Crapo says he's disagreed with the president on a lot of key issues, and the fiscal crisis is one of them.
Over the last 7 years, we have seen an explosion in debt. We can no longer continue to try to spend ourselves into prosperity with borrowed money.
Senator Jim Risch adds, quote, President Obama used this, his final State of the Union address, as a victory lap to claim that 7 years of increased spending, increased taxes, increased debt, and increased regulations have made America a better place to live. Idahoans know better.
And Congressman Mike Simpson wrote, the problem is he simply cannot deliver what he promises to the American people. The truth is that ISIS is not contained, the labor force participation rate remains too low, and our government knows best healthcare system is raising costs for families and patients. Congressman Labrador releases a statement. It says, in part, the Obama administration has repeatedly undermined the Constitution and rule of law. This year, Congress must advance bold conservative ideas to help families who have seen job loss and stagnant income during the Obama presidency.